Hey, what's up guys, this is Mac. Welcome to NCR India free video tutorial channel on YouTube. Here in this tutorial I'm gonna talk about switch. Okay, so I'm using the same example, user menu calculator, and in this same example wherever we have used if else if ladder. Now in place of if structure I could have also used a switch, right? So I'm gonna show you how to use a switch and how switch is far better than using if. Okay, so in the same way, first of all let me tell you something about the switch. That switch is a multi-way branch statements. It helps easily, it can easily dispatch the execution of your program to different parts of the program, right? It shows you the basic funda, or the exact demonstration of branching your program. Okay, it will show you the different paths for every different kind of operation you want to perform in your program, right? But in the case of this, even if you wanted to divide your two numbers, you will have to go, the compiler has to check every condition. Like first of all, if you will check if here let's come to this part of the if else if. Yeah, if the even if you want to divide the two numbers, and which is the statement is placed in the last case of this, else part, right? And for even in this case, the compiler has to check every condition of if and even if else if, right? The first compiler has to check, even if you have put the division key, the first compiler has to check if it is equal to plus or not. No, it is not equal to plus. If it is equal to minus or not. No, it is not equal to minus. If it is equal to multiplication or not. No, it is not equal to this also. So whatever the case is left, it will be executed. But the thing is, the problem is that the compiler has to go to every if, and it will have to check every if here, which is not which is not the right thing, right? But in the case of switch, the switch it will show you the how the compiler easily dispatch the program, the execution of program to different parts, right? So let's remove this if else if ladder and make the switch. For making a switch, you will first have to write the switch like this. Okay, and inside these parentheses it will contain your expression, and that expression it should not be your any conditional type expression, right? Yeah, so it will never be your conditional expression. It will be a just a simple expression. Like if you have declared a variable I, then you can put the I as the expression inside this expression box. Okay, now open the block of switch. Okay, now inside this switch, the switch actually performs on the basis of the cases, right? So for that it will make the for 4 operations, it will make the 4 cases inside the switch, like that. The case, let's say the case 1 colon. After that, write your statement. Let's say if you want to system dot out dot println. Now here you want to add the two numbers, then press plus to add the numbers. We are again working on our user menu of the calculator to add the numbers, to add two numbers. Okay, after doing that, it will break out of the whole structure. First let me make this for you, then I'll explain whole switch. Press minus to subtract numbers. Okay, break break is one of the jump statements, remember that. Press to multiply the numbers. Case 4, press division to divide numbers. Okay. Oh, and for the last case, remember that you don't need to pass the case value, you just need to pass this default case. Okay, because if any of the above expressions are not didn't match with the expression given in this inside the parenthesis of switch block, then only last case will be remain to execute, so that will execute itself without you don't need to pass any case values for that. Okay, and the last case will be always a default case in your switch, remember that. Now what you need to do is that first of all, let me tell you what are these case values. uh, the case value, or the type of the case value will have to be same as the type of the expression you have supplied in the expression box of the switch. Okay, now because the I is an integer type data variable, then the case values will have to be the same type of values, and they will have to be the constant. They will have to be a literal type value. They will all have to be the constant values. And remember that inside a single switch, the duplicacy of the case labels, or these case values, case constant, these are also called case constants. The duplicacy of these case constants are not allowed, and these case constants may have only four type of values, either byte, short, int, or character type. Okay, so it means whatever the expression you are providing in the expression box of switch, that has to be one of the four data types: byte, short, int, or character. Right, now as you can see here, the switch will work like this, that if the I is equal to 1, then the case constant 1 will be matched to the current value of the I. Okay, and if it matches, it will execute the first this statement and print the plus to add the two numbers. And after executing this statement, it will break out of the whole switch. This break is basically using to jump the control of execution out of the switch block. Okay, so after it will when it will execute this statement, the break will make it to jump out of the switch. Okay, in the same way the case 2 will work. In the same way case 3 will work whenever the value of the I will be incremented. And after executing the case 3, only one case will remain, so it doesn't matter whatever the value of I is there, but the default case always be default case always be executed if none of the above case constants match with the current value of the expression. Okay, so that's the way it will work. Now first of all, just run this program and see if it's working or not. Yeah, it is working. You can see the user menu here, right? So let me tell you how the compiler actually works here. Basically, switch is far better than, or far efficient than using your if statements, because it's always the first of all, the your if has to evaluate for the boolean expression. It either evaluates it to true or false value, but in the case of the switch, it only have to make an equality. It just have to match the expression, the current value of the expression, to the any of these case constants, right? And there is one more basic reason for switch has to be very efficient than the if, and it is that whenever the compiler execute the program, when execute the switch, or if in the case of switch, the compiler makes a jump table. Jump table actually directs the compiler to know whenever the case constant or the value of the expression will become 2, it will automatically go to the case 2 and execute the statement. So the jump table is something which makes the path for the compiler to move on after seeing the values of the case constant, after seeing the number of the case constant, right? Let's say if you have provided the I is equal to 3, then the control of the compiler or the control of your execution will automatically go to the case 3. It won't check the values of case 1 or case 2. No, it will automatically go to the case 3. But in case of if else if ladder, if you are having the value 3, right, in that case you will have to first you will have to check the first if structure, first if condition, then you'll have to check the second if else condition, then you'll have to then you'll come to the third if else condition, where the current value of I matches with the 3, and it execute that statement, right? So in that case we'll have the compiler have to watch for the every if structure. I mean, the if structure is same, but the every if block, right? But in this case, whatever the value the current value of the I is having, it will go in that way only, right? It won't bother for the other case constants value or other cases, okay, having the different values. Now, so hope you can understand the basic funda of compiler, how the way it works, and that's all about the control and selection statements. And now we'll come to the iteration statement, and then we'll talk about the jump statement. So keep watching NCR India, and please don't forget to put your views and comments, and kindly subscribe if you like our channel or if you like our videos. And remember one more thing, that even if you have any queries, or even if you see some video and you couldn't hear me properly or something like that, if you have some problems, because I'm the only one working here alone in NCR India, so I would like you to do make comments, so that I could get to know and I could improve myself more. And even if there is if somewhere I need to again record the video, any video, then I'll record for you, okay? So but I can assure you one thing, that there is no conceptual mistake. Yeah, there may be some kind of mistake, that if you couldn't hear me, or if the video quality is not that better, but I guess it will never be like that, okay? So keep watching NCR India, and don't forget to put your views and comments. Bye bye, take care.